Hello, it's Andy. I'm in the workshop because I've had a few projects which I've been getting ready for the up and coming selling season for our hiking stick business. That's bringing me around to a question or questions I've been asked by various people, ranging from local and all the way through to people I meet and obviously discuss what I'm doing. Now, this question is, how do I sell my hiking sticks? I have quite a few methods which I use to sell them, and some more successful than others. And quite often, it's heavily based around, shall we say, the seasonal aspect to the actual desires and wants of the customers. Obviously, we've just had Christmas. That's been a big sellers through sales craft fairs, as you can imagine, but I've also had a healthy amount of walk-in customers over that particular month or just before the 6 weeks leading into Christmas, asking for something special or a custom one to be made. That gives me enough time to obviously do that and get it to the customer, and allows me time to do my, like you say, craft fairs and sales. This year, the year before, we were actually having customers turning up at Christmas Eve up until 7:30 in the evening to collect their items. We have made a little bit of a rule this year, and we kind of cut it off till a week leading to Christmas to allow me to round everything up and finish off, and obviously allow myself to have a little bit more of the Christmas, should we say, atmosphere, because obviously Christmas Eve, 7:30 in the evening, still having customers arrive, it kind of became a little bit, should we say, to the wire. So we did things a little bit different for this Christmas. During the summer, we have craft fairs and sales, and that can be anything from car boot sales to tabletop sales, right the way through to dedicated craft fairs, and we always do very well with those. We also have word of mouth and reputation that brings people in off the road, and friends say to other friends and pass them this way, and obviously we get work that way, like walk-in work. We also get sales through online sales. Now, I do occasionally advertise on selling sites. Now, that's a mixed bag, because obviously I'm then dealing with couriers, so that's an extra cost, and obviously the wrapping of the item and everything that incurs. Now, it's not my most favourite way of selling, because obviously when you're dealing with the price range of sticks that I'm selling, it can be a lot of hassle for the reward you get back. But I do occasionally, like I say, sell them. But the thing that we found is, it's the fact through the advertisement of the stick on the selling sites, we often get contacted, because I state that we have a Facebook site, and obviously we then get contacted through that means and messenger to discuss something that could be made more personal for the customer that's just seen the advert on the selling site. So shall I say, probably 7 times out of 10, the work has come through not the actual selling of the stick that's advertised, through the contact we get, and somebody wanting something else made in that vein, but a bit more personal to them. We also sell in a stall outside our house. Now, that is passive selling, i.e. we have a stall outside our house. Obviously I make the product and it's put out there, and it sells itself. People drive down the road, because we live in a rural area, but there is a cut-through road which our property sits on between 2 other roads. So it sees heavy traffic through that reason, and basically people shall we say, in the area, using it to get to a well-known destination further down the road, which is a large agricultural school. So anyway, my stall outside the house sees a lot of, shall we say, drive-by traffic, and I do make a lot of sales that way as well. Now those sales are hit and miss. I mean, I can put 5 or 6 sticks out and go off for the day and come back, 2 or 3 have been sold and are no longer there, and we have money in the honesty box. Now I run it on an honesty box policy, and I've never had any problems with it. I have to be honest, it is my cheaper range of stock that I do put out there. For obvious reasons, you know, it is the modern world and that, but even so, I've been blessed and I haven't been, shall we say, you know, taken advantage of for doing that. And I've quite often had people who see me outside doing things and have pulled up and said, "Oh, I had one of your sticks 3-4 weeks ago. I hope you got the money." I put it, and I said, and I have to go back through mine and just go, "All right, yeah," you know, and you know, they're just genuine conversation that way. So it does work. I won't ever put anything of my slightly more expensive sticks out there, but my cheaper ones do sell out there, and I'm very pleased in how it performs. Well, here's the stall. It suffered some major damage over the winter. I've just finished repairing that because all the back panels were smashed out when it got blown over in the wind. The sign that was on the top has been taken off, and I've just redone a new one for the new season, and I will be fixing that on the top. I've just got a little bit more work to those back panels because they're all brand new. They were smashed off quite bad during the gales and winds we've just had. Yeah, in amongst doing the new sign, I've just taken the top off these bird boxes and cleaned out, getting ready for their season, bird nesting season. Hopefully we'll have some nice results from that. Just put another one up on the side of the shed. You can hear a robin up there really going for it, and I've put another one here. So hopefully we should get some birds nesting this year, but it is the normal morning routine before I can do any more towards repairing the stall. I've got eggs to get, so and we've got one in there with 2 eggs, so I've got to go and get those eggs out that way. There, nice big white one, brown and white one, nice eggs there. Right, put this down and then I can get on with my stall. I've had to do extra repairs here because obviously it took a big bash when it went over. Same on the opposite side, I've had to reinforce that. I've put an extra cross member here to give these backboards some more support because they took a massive hit, and I've moved up the hooks for the lanyard to the top, so the lanyard will go around the hooks and they'll be held back by the actual cordage here. I've attached the sign. I'm now going to put this out on the actual road. Yeah, I had some neighbours out the front, so I didn't want to be videoing too much out there. So I took a photograph, and you can see where it's or how it's kind of situated. This is just the actual money, shall we say, collecting pot. It is just simply a jam jar with the word money and thank you, obviously being respectful to the customer, and just basically a old lid with a slit, and it just sits at the base protected by the stall. It is literally that simple, my stall operation outside, and it's totally, shall we say, based on an honesty policy. Yeah, so you can see that setup is pretty simple. It provides the results that we want, and we'll continue operating it in the manner we're doing it. It is just really simple, and it's an effective way for a small little bit of income, and it also gets my product out into the community, and indeed it travels a lot farther than just our local area. I mean, people have have messaged us saying that they're from well over the southwest and have used this particular road, and indeed come back to pick up one of my hiking sticks. So it works, and yeah, I just thought I'd just show you quickly how we operate that outside stall. So this is Andy, and I'm going to sign out here now, and from Folklore Hiking Sticks.